We're here for another player profile inside the Lair. Today we're joined by Tucker Bougie, right-handed pitcher, position player, hitter, first baseman, a little bit of everything. Tucker, first of all, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Get to know you a little bit today. So we'll start with kind of you, who you are before you got here, the things that made you who you are. So Tucker Bougie, hometown Mill Valley, California. You graduated from Tamalpais High School in 2021. You were 6-0 with a 0.43 ERA, 54 strikeouts and 32 innings pitched, and batted .472 with 4 homers as a senior. We talk about doing everything. That's a pretty good job of doing everything there. Marin Catholic League Athletic Player of the Year, West Coast Preps Bay Area and Marin Independent Journal Pitcher of the Year, SF Chronicle Co-North Bay Region Player of the Year, SF Chronicle All Metro Team Utility, and Cal High Sports Medium School State Player of the Year. So tons of accolades and success, obviously, before you got here. Just talk to me about you, kind of what made you you. Who are some of the people on and off the field that helped you become who you are before you got here?
Yeah, I mean, growing up, I was fortunate. I'm a pretty social kid, I like to say, so I'm able to reach out and form a lot of connections. Obviously, my family, number one, biggest supporters, mom, dad, younger brother, Holden, all just had such big impact on me and my growth as a person and as a baseball player growing up, and they just pushed me to who I am today and who I was then. Coaches, Nathan Bernstein at TAM, Brett Grayson, Matt Stakowski, to name a few. Just a lot of guys who just put me, Kyle Hansen, put me in good positions, really put their trust and belief in me and made me work really hard, just pushed me, and yeah, here I am.
Good. So obviously a good support system. You did everything the right way and we're in an environment to do everything the right way to be here. Why Cal? What was it about this place that was the right fit for you that made you choose to be here?
I think it was a combination of just how elite it is academically, and then also how competitive it is sports-wise. Like, obviously growing up, like Cal Stanford, like I was always hearing Cal Stanford, and so I knew that I wanted to be in the Bay and that I wanted to be a part of the Golden Bears. So it was really cool to be able to be given that opportunity and be able to live it out right now.
Good. Yeah, close to home, and obviously you made the right choice between those two options.
Exactly.
Good. So let's talk about now when you got to Cal. Freshman season, served in a utility role on both sides of the ball. As a relief pitcher, you went 3-0 as a freshman with a 3.42 ERA, 15 appearances with 26 strikeouts, and a 196 batting average against, which was the team leader in that category. Last year as a sophomore, you played in 21 games as a position player. You appeared 17 times on the mound, including 5 starts, 24 strikeouts and 36 innings pitched on the mound, 9 runs scored and 9 runs driven in offensively. Talk about, obviously as a true freshman, just to compete at this level is hard enough, but to try to do it on both sides of the ball, it's a lot. What were some of the things you learned as you started here in those first 2 years?
Just winning is everything, and competing in the moment is everything, and nothing matters. All that matters is you get the job done. So really, I take pride in really like competing and going pitch by pitch and really focusing on winning every single inch that I can and trying to be better than the guy I'm facing. And I figured out that's kind of my formula of success, and if I can do that, then I'm going to be in a good spot. So
good. I've asked a couple of the older guys this question too. So now, like in year 3, you've got some of that experience. You learned it in year 1 and 2. You kind of understand it a little better now. We're in a group this year that's a pretty good mix of some guys with experience, but also some young bucks that are where you were 2 years ago. How have you kind of developed that leadership style this year? And is it different for you because you're kind of leading 2 groups more than maybe some of those older pitchers or older position players?
Definitely. I think that honestly, all the older guys have done a really good job of kind of doing what they're good at with the team. So for me personally, I think I take pride in attention to detail and doing the right thing when no one's looking. So I think holding other guys accountable in that matter is something that I'm good at, and that I know people know I'm good at. So I kind of take that over and just try to like keep guys on their stuff, like hold them accountable, make sure everyone's doing the right thing, and really get grinding and get grimy, because it's what we like.
Good. What for you also kind of having that full field perspective on both sides of the ball, like that competitive, you talked a lot about the competitiveness, so I'm sure that's going to be part of this answer, but what's what is your goal for this group now as you got to spend some time with them in the fall?
Yeah, I think we've definitely polished out some stuff over the fall, and we're definitely getting better, and that's really cool and really good to see. Now it's just about, all right, how can we all go our separate ways for whatever it is, 4 weeks during the winter break, and then come back together and still stay on the track that we're at. And something I take also a lot of pride in is forming connections with my teammates and everyone that I'm around constantly day in, day out. And so I think maintaining those connections and staying in touch with all those guys while we have those times off, like all the pitchers and the hitters, and kind of just continuing to stay as one tight-knit group, I think that's really important and something that would be paramount in our success.
Good. All right, last question, or kind of phase of these questions. We're going to project ahead a little bit. We're not going to guess or try to guess. We're going to assume that this year's going to be great, and 10 years from now when your playing career is over, we're going to do a reunion video and look back at this one. When people look back at your time here at Cal, what is the legacy you want to live? What to leave here in this program? What do you want people to remember the most about you?
A winner. I want to be a winner. I want everyone to know that every time I step on that field that I gave it my all, that I left everything out there, because I think that's all you can do. So I just want to be known as the most competitive guy, and someone who loves to win more than anything, honestly.
Good. I like that answer. Good. Well, good luck with that this spring. Good luck today finding some barrels.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, keep up for more to come the rest of the fall.